Welcome to Sara Cooks for You. Today's recipe is Lebanese Chicken Fatteh. This is one of the most popular recipes on my channel, but I've made it without the chicken, so even vegetarians can try it. It's a really delicious recipe. Today we'll be making it with chicken on demand from my viewers. For this, I've used 250 grams of chicken breast, which I've cut into strips, and to this I've added about half a teaspoon of garlic powder, 1/4 teaspoon salt, 1/4 teaspoon pepper powder, red chili powder about 1/4 teaspoon, and we'll be adding cinnamon powder about 2 pinches. You can either use cinnamon or the powder made from cloves, cinnamon and cardamom. That's just about 1 or 2 pinches. Give it a good mix and we'll allow the chicken to marinate. This is a Mediterranean dish and it's really popular in the Arab world, and this is one of the most popular breakfasts there, so it's a must try recipe. I've used pita bread for this. Just cut them into strips like this, or if this is not available, you can use thin chapati, cut it and use it, or you can also use the samosa patti strips also, but this tastes best with the pita bread. Now we have to toast this pita bread. Now there are three ways of doing it. Either you can just toast them in some oil like this, or you can bake them, or you can deep fry them. So whatever suits you, you can do that. We'll brown them really well. Keep these aside. So the next step would be to cook the chicken. So I've taken a bit of butter and we'll be adding the marinated chicken strips to this. Cook the chicken on a high flame because only then the chicken breast will be soft. Otherwise it tends to get really stiff and hard. So fry it on a high flame. The chicken is almost done. And now the next step is to make the tahini paste. If it is available, you can use the ready-made one. Otherwise, just toast about half a cup of sesame seeds, and it's white till. So we'll add this to a mixer and grind it. So once it gets powdered like this nicely and it releases a bit of oil, then you can add any sunflower oil or olive oil to this and grind it again. Again, just scrape the sides and keep adding the oil till it gets to a pourable consistency. We'll be using this in the recipe. This adds a great taste to the fatteh. You can also try my Lebanese Fatteh Hummus. That's one of the most popular recipes on my channel. I'm sure you'll love it. It is without the chicken. And for the yogurt base, I've used about 200 ml of yogurt and add about 2 cloves of garlic grated and about 1.5 teaspoons of tahini. Just sprinkle some salt, some pepper powder to it, and give it a good mix. So the yogurt sauce is also ready. You can add a bit of water to just maintain the consistency. If you like to eat spicy, you can add some green chilies also to it, finely chopped, and just a squeeze of lemon juice. Now is the fun part where we'll assemble the chicken fatteh. So put in those fried pita bread pieces on the base. Assemble it just before you eat because this tends to get soggy, and we'll be adding chickpeas which I've boiled with some salt. So generally these are hot, the chickpeas are hot. So we'll add this, we'll top the pita bread with that and add in lots of yogurt. But if you are not eating immediately, then don't add too much, just add a bit of it and then we can add it later. Top it up with the chicken pieces that we cooked. And then we'll arrange the pita bread onto the sides, sprinkle some coriander or parsley and some sumac if you have it, otherwise you can add some chili powder to it. We'll add a bit of yogurt again. Since I'm not serving this immediately, I've added less yogurt to it and I've kept it for this on the side. So when I transfer this to the serving bowls, I'll add more yogurt to them. So this has to be eaten with lots of yogurt, and please assemble it immediately before eating. Please do it. Don't do this in advance. And to top it up, we'll fry some sliced almonds in butter and we'll top up the whole thing. Generally, pine nuts are used for this. If pine nuts are not available, you can use the almonds. Please try this recipe and let me know in the comments if you liked it.